Telling you. The morning's got nothing but assholes out. Look at these motherfuckers. Why are they goddamn fucking stopped?
They killed somebody else in Charlotte for having a book.
Let's swing over to Tulsa. Have you seen that video? No. You don't want to see it.
What happens in Tulsa?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I know where it is. What happens there?
You didn't hear about the guy? I mean, they
no.
Oh.
Was it recent?
2 days ago?
Yeah, I hadn't heard.
Anyway. Big black guy. For some reason, his car was in the middle of the road.
I know who you're talking about.
Stopped.
I didn't know where he was.
So this female cop saw this guy in the road, so she feared for her life from the get-go, which I don't understand. I mean, you're a fucking cop. You know, it's your job. This is what you signed up for. And you're going to sit back and say, well, I'm fearing for my life? You don't hear a goddamn fireman say that shit.
So she killed him.
He had his hands so fucking high in the air, he couldn't. I mean, they were. Okay. So he walked over. He was walking slow. I mean, slowly walking to his car. He wasn't running, jogging. He was stepping to his car. One cop hit him with a fucking taser, and the female cop shot him, killed him before he hit the fucking ground. And what they're trying to say was that he was trying to... here's the best part. They're trying to say that he went to his car and he looked like he was reaching into it. But when they enhanced the photo, the driver's side window was up. Glass.
So how was he reaching into his car?
You tell me. Tulsa has a lot of explaining to do. And not just about this
I think cops all across the country.
All across the country, one.
Have some explaining to do. It's too much.
Tulsa has a lot of explaining to do. Because people seem to forget about the history of Tulsa.
What's the history of Tulsa?
See? You don't know, do you?
I'm just playing along.
You're playing along? Alright, you tell me.
No, you first. This is your show.
Okay. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Back in the 20s or 30s. I'm not sure which the date. I'm not sure the exact date. I'm not sure how many people died either. But Tulsa, Oklahoma burned out its black community. The community was prosperous. They were in better shape than the white community. So the whites burned them out, chased them out of Tulsa. Chased all the blacks out. Made it a sundown town. Get your fucking ass out before sundown. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
See? Look it up.
Wow.
I think it was the 20s. I want to say it's the 20s, but I couldn't swear to that. It's either the 20s or 30s. But it's back in that time period.
We should do a history section with you every time.
That time frame.
We should.
Why?
because it's interesting. Because they don't teach you this shit in school.
No, they don't. They don't want you to know about this shit. They want you to forget about it, like it never fucking happened.
Yeah, so from now on, you gotta start your show with like history, the truth behind, because you don't. Well, obviously you didn't live through the Tulsa incident, but you lived through a lot of shit that the media and books has just whitewashed.
Okay, that brings us to the Trumpeters, his evil spawn, Donald Jr. and his Skittles statement.
You know, that is such an old statement because I heard it a long time ago.
Okay, where did you hear it from? And I'll tell you where it originated.
The internet is where I heard it from.
Okay.
Before Trump said it, though.
I'll tell you where it originated.
Okay.
In the 1940s, there was this guy in Germany, very similar to the Donald and what he's.
Let me think. Who could it be?
He's very similar to what the Donald is.
A guy in Germany.
In the 1940s.
Pretty much name the only German you know.
Okay. And he had a lot of people who were very, very. I can't even find a good word to describe them.
Well, what's the word you're looking for, and I'll give you the word to describe them.
Somebody who is feverish about a person.
Zealots.
Zealot. Okay, we'll call him a zealot. Well, there was this one real zealot of this man who wrote a children's book. And in that children's book, he equated Jews to mushrooms. And he said, you know, you can go in the forest and you can pick out mushrooms to eat, and a lot of them are good. But if you put a bunch of them together, and you'll have one or two couple that are poisonous. So you got to be careful which ones you eat. And that's where that thing came from that children's book.
Wow.
Yeah, he came to a good end.
What happened to him?
They hung him in Nuremberg.
For
crimes against humanity.
What was his name?
Joseph
Mengele?
No, he was a doctor. Yeah. It's Joseph Strigest, something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, they hung him in Nuremberg for crimes against humanity. And
what happened to the children's book?
You can probably get a copy of it somewhere, just like you can get anything else. To get back, so Tulsa has a lot to fucking explain. They have a lot to make up for, and they've just made it fucking worse. And Charlotte, the cop in Charlotte was actually black that shot him.
I know.
So, I don't know what it is about their mentality, but oh God. Bye. Look up Tulsa.